G'day guys, it's Wolffy here, and today I'm going to share with you a tune that I made for the Shelby GT350R. I've been trying out some cars, or revisiting some cars that I haven't used in a while, and I picked this one today and gave it a go at the 700pp event, and actually really enjoyed it. So please like and subscribe to the channel. It's good to get that support, and it gives me more opportunity to share these builds with you guys. So you can buy this car from the Ford dealership, and it's 75,000, so nice and cheap, easy little pickup. I've wide bodied the car first off, and I've just left the stock wheels on it, so you won't be increasing the size or the width or the offset or anything like that, obviously, but that keeps the PP down. For the front end, I've put on Type A, thrown on some Type A side skirts, not that they do anything, and the rear wing is a custom wing set, which I've put at low, but once again I don't think it matters which one you use as long as you use the custom wing set with the added downforce. So I've used the Racing Hard tyres, but obviously be sure to get the wets and intermediates. It's got fully customizable suspension with 85 and 105 front to back, 6 and 6 on the roll bar, 35 and 36 on the dampening ratio compression, 45 and 46 for expansion, 2.60 front natural frequency and 2.70 rear. It's got negative camber of 3.0 and 3.0, so standard there. And the toe angle is set at 0.12 out on the front and 0.25 in on the back. I've used the fully customizable differential, and I've set that to 15 for initial torque, sensitivity at 35, and braking sensitivity at 35. Rear downforce I've set to 299 and front downforce to 80. I played around with this a little bit just to get the initial speed up. ECU is fully customizable, set at 100%. I've put 200 kilos of ballast on and thrown that back to put a bit of extra weight over the rear wheels, so that's at 47. And the power restrictor's at 100%. Now, I have taken some weight off, so I've done the weight reduction 1, 2, and 3, as well as the body rigidity. And so really adding that extra weight has only brought it back up a little bit. I've dropped the overall weight by a good 100 kilos or so. Transmission is fully customizable racing, and I've set it at 340, or you could even go 350. Might help you save a bit of fuel down the straights. So I've got the racing intercooler, the high-end supercharger, the air cleaner is racing, silencer racing, exhaust manifold racing, brakes are slotted discs with the racing brake pads, and I've used the racing clutch and flywheel and set my brake balance slightly forward, but obviously that comes down to personal preference. Now, this allowed me to get the brake horsepower up to 693, and while it is still kind of heavy, it doesn't handle too bad, especially with the stiffer shocks. So thankfully that allowed me to get the acceleration performance really down. You know, for the first 400 meters you're looking at just under 10.5 seconds, so that's reasonably quick for this car. Now, as far as the race is concerned, I've pretty much taken most of the corners in fuel map 6, and then down the straight I've put in fuel map 1. This was my first crack at it, so I was still trying to work out what the best strategy would be, but given that it really does guzzle the fuel, it was obvious that I'd have to go for a 2-lap change, 2-lap change, 2-lap. So it was actually really quick. Within the first minute and a half, you're up into first place. Now, I did set the difficulty level to easy for this one. I'd usually be racing on medium or hard, but in this race you want to try and do 6 laps and then wait. So that's always dependent on the weather. Now, as I finish the first lap, I'm up by quite a bit already, and it's just more of the same, trying to stretch out. So I'm using fuel map 6, and then down the straights using fuel map 1 to try and get ahead a little bit more. End of lap 2 and the rain starts rolling in. So I'm going to come in and change over to intermediate tyres, and I'm going to put a full tank of gas in, and we're going to head out. But unfortunately the rain doesn't eventuate. It was all just cloud cover. There was a little bit of drizzle, but yeah, nothing to really speak of. So effectively I could have got away with staying on the racing hard tyres, but you just don't know. So at the end of lap 4, there's been no rain to speak of, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to change over to the racing hard tyres, and I'm going to put in another full tank of petrol. So at this point I'm just basically trying to stretch that lead out, and if I could get it to 2 minutes, I knew there was a good chance that I was going to be able to do the weight. However, at the end of lap 6, it's apparent that I'm not going to be able to do the weight, and there's just too much time left on the clock. So I'll come in, put another set of racing hard... actually I'll stay on the ones that I've already got, the tyres, and I'll fill up and put it into fuel map 1 and just do as quick a lap as I can. So rolling in after my splash and dash, I've wasted an extra minute and a half, I think it was, and gotten the win quite convincingly. It was a pretty easy grind, and there wasn't too much excitement in the race, but yeah, it was very easy, and it's actually quite a comfortable car to drive. It's very easy to drive. So you just basically sit back there and make that money. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm quite often doing builds like this, trying out different cars and different setups, so please like and subscribe to the channel, and leave any comments that you might have or any build ideas down in the comments section. I'm always down to try something new, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. So until next time, take care guys, bye.